For 5 years, they've sought the truth. Are there aliens visiting this planet?
This movie answers that question.
What is the mysterious black oil?
It is revealed to be essential to the alien conspiracy.
Who are the shadowy figures controlling the cover-up? And why is this one always smoking?
If you had seen what I have seen, you would smoke too.
And perhaps the biggest mystery of all, what is going on between agents Mulder and Scully?
There is a heightened intensity, a heightened intimacy, so they do get drawn closer together.
Finally, answers to these questions and more.
The truth is something you'd never guess, never have predicted.
The Sci-Fi Channel presents an inside look at the new film, The X-Files, Fight the Future.
And you are inbound, David. Action.
After 5 years and 120 television episodes, The X-Files has grown from cult hit to international phenomenon. Now, it's a major motion picture.
I was excited because I always thought it would make a good movie, and I always knew that we'd have to make it at some point in order to kind of fulfill that boast that we'd been making, which was we're making a TV show that's like a movie every week.
From its genesis, the X-Files movie Fight the Future has been shrouded in secrecy. This was essential, for the fast-moving film reveals answers to many of the questions that fans have long been asking.
Mulder, what are you doing? Mulder!
Something's wrong.
In light of Waco.
But since the movie was shot during the summer hiatus period between season 4 and 5 of the TV show, the cast and crew had to keep the storyline under wraps for an entire year.
Excuse me, the fireman and the young boy, they were found in the building?
To keep fans in the dark, the show's creator, Chris Carter, went to measures worthy of an actual X-File.
We let the cast members read only what they were going to perform. We printed the scripts on red paper so they couldn't be Xeroxed. We put out false pages. I didn't write a very important scene until just recently when it was filmed. So we took some precautions.
You're saying this is a cover-up? Of what?
Part of the challenge in writing the script was to create a movie that would satisfy devoted viewers as well as X-File novices.
Thanks.
We're being blamed for this man's death. I'd like to know what he died of, wouldn't you?
Poopy day?
The script had to introduce all of the characters, even FBI Special Agent Fox Mulder.
What do I do? I'm the key figure in an ongoing government charade. The plot to conceal the truth about the existence of extraterrestrials. The major challenge was how to introduce a character that is so well known to people that don't know that character and yet still satisfy the people that know the character well. I'm an annoyance to my superiors, a joke to my peers. They call me spooky.
Well, I would say that about does it, Spooky.
Mulder, it's me.
Where are you, Scully?
As in the series, Fox Mulder's partner, Special Agent Dana Scully, once again provides a science-based perspective on events that can't be easily explained.
I think it's the same quest that we always have in every episode, which is pursuit of the truth, whatever truth that may be.
Mulder.
Boom.
As fans of the series know, the last episode before the movie's release found the X-Files unit being closed down by the FBI. As the movie picks up the story, Mulder and Scully find themselves assigned to a routine investigation of a bomb threat at a Dallas office building.
Maybe we should call in a bomb threat to Houston. I think it's free beer night at the Astrodome.
But a devastating explosion at the building quickly draws the agents into a web of intrigue.
Action.
The scale of the movie's action and effect scenes are much larger than for the television series. A challenge for both the actors and producer.
Special effects in a movie, I was very surprised at this, cost about 10 times more than they do in a TV series. It's a much more elaborate process.
What is called upon us within the script is more heightened than you usually find in the series. There's a lot of climbing, there's a lot of running, there's a lot of lifting, there's a lot of falling, there's just more.
As soon as you get in there, start looking back for him, right?
Staging all the action is director Rob Bowman. He brought an experienced eye to the movie having directed more X-File TV episodes than anyone else.
That was nice because there was a lot of tension for people making the movie. It's a big money movie, and there was a lot on the line for all of us, you know, taking it from TV to the big screen. So the more familiar faces we could have around us, the better.
It's a hard show to make. Both the TV show and the movie proved very, very difficult tasks. It never got easier, and if it did get easier, probably something wrong.
While the TV episodes are shot in only 8 days, the movie's bigger action scenes and special effects ended up requiring a 100-day shooting schedule.
It was 6-day weeks, and it always seemed like if there was a little pain involved, it was going well.
The cast and crew's troubles will reward fans with answers to the X-Files' ever-widening circle of conspiracy.
Somebody's covering their tracks.
There's a mythology that's been set up from the very beginning, from the pilot episode of the X-Files, and it's been played through for 5 years.
Trust no one, Mr. Mulder.
So we really took the most important elements of that conspiracy, of that mythology, and put them together in the movie and tried to explain what it is that Mulder has been looking for, searching for, his quest for the last 5 years. So that is really what is answered in a big way.
One of the questions I always had about extraterrestrial involvement in the human race was, if it has happened, if it is true that we've been in contact with extraterrestrials, why would anybody keep that a secret? It's a wonderful thing to have happened. You know, we are not alone. So this movie kind of answers that question. It says, yes, there has been alien interference involvement, and here's why. It's been kept a secret.
Unspooling this conspiracy mythology are a few familiar faces and some brand new ones. Next, the newest players in the X-Files and the duo at the heart of the story, when this Sci-Fi Channel special continues.
Four years ago, Section Chief Blevins assigned me to a project you all know as the X-Files.
Viewers of the X-Files series have followed Agent Scully and Mulder through a conspiracy that somehow involves alien visitors, human clones, and shadowy figures concealing the truth. For its part, the X-Files movie immediately plunges the audience into the storyline's seemingly bottomless pit.
What's down there, Stevie? Anything? It's a human skull!
Fortunately, Fight the Future provides answers to some of the series' most mysterious elements, starting with the creepy black oil.
Hey, Stevie!
It's explained to be something essential to the alien aspect of the conspiracy. It is revealed to be quite old and important to the secret that the Syndicate has been trying to keep under wraps.
The virus has mutated.
Into what?
The Syndicate is the secretive group of men who are revealed to be working in league with alien visitors.
My God.
They are a multinational, international group of people who all know a secret which becomes the conspiracy.
By cooperating now, we are but beggars to our own demise.
These people are exposed a lot in the movie, what their agenda is and how they plan to carry it out.
There are complications.
Several members of the Syndicate will be familiar to TV viewers, including the well-manicured man and the ever-cryptic cigarette-smoking man.
Then Kurt's file must be removed.
The character is a smoke screen for the reality. And then, of course, he is. He puts up a smoke screen between the truth and the people who are looking for the truth.
But the movie discloses a new member of the Syndicate, a covert figure named Strughold, played by Academy Award nominee Armin Mueller-Stahl.
Kill Mulder. We take the risk of turning one man's quest into a crusade.
Then you must take away what he holds most valuable, that with which he can't live without.
I would say he is really the evil person. He is a mixture of Stalin and Hitler. He's creating an awful new world.
What was it? The movie also gives Mulder a new informant, a possibly unstable conspiracy theorist, Dr. Alvin Kurtzweil.
They told us it was biological warfare, a virus.
The role proved an exciting challenge for Academy Award winner Martin Landau.
My character's an interesting guy because you don't know whether to believe him or not. I mean, you don't believe him, and then you try to believe him, and then you sort of believe him, and then you do believe him, and then you don't believe him because you did believe him. And he's got a checkered past, and he's on the run, or is he? Or is he making this up? They blew that Billy to hide something.
Working with a Hollywood legend was a treat for X-Files star David Duchovny.
He hung in there. We were working nights for about a week, and his professional pride was really impressive. The fact that he wouldn't stop until, you know, he had it in a way that felt good to him.
While the rest of the world have been fighting gooks and commies, these men have been secretly negotiating a planned Armageddon.
Negotiating with whom?
I think you know.
Landau, who starred in such memorable thrillers as Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest and the original Mission Impossible TV series, believes the conspiracy elements account for a large part of the X-Files' phenomenal popularity.
I think this picture and the series touches on things that are going on within us at the moment. In that we're all very cynical. And when I did Mission Impossible, no one knew that the alphabet soup in Washington was doing what they were doing.
And you have conclusive evidence of this?
This picture basically allows you to be as paranoid as you want, to be as frightened as you want, to be as questioning as you want, to take the trip, and to know you're going to walk out in one piece.
They want to blame us?
I think that the idea of a conspiracy, which goes back to the Boston Tea Party in a sense, is ingrained in the public psyche. And I think after Watergate, we are mistrustful of them with much more good reason.
If they want somebody to blame, they can blame me.
But I think the X-Files' success is, if you boil it all down, it's really David and Gillian who have created the magnetism for the show. The characters they play, the way they play them. The stories are important, but if it weren't for them, I think that the show wouldn't be nearly as popular as it is.
All I told him was the truth.
They're trying to divide us on this, and we can't let them.
Mulder, they have divided us.
The equal partnership between Mulder and Scully evolves to a new level in the X-Files film.
I had you.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, yeah. I had you big time. There is something different about their relationship in the film than in the series. It seems to be a heightened intensity, a heightened intimacy, heightened caring in some way. So they do get drawn closer together.
Sometimes they're partners. Sometimes you think they're about to become lovers. Sometimes they don't like each other. And it's this metamorphosizing thing. It just has a lot of intensity to it.
There's a lot of sexual tension between them, yet they don't have sex. And they depend on each other enormously in certain situations, like a husband and wife, though they're not married. And that's a very interesting relationship.
Next, the filmmakers translate the TV series' trademark look and its distinctive sound to the big screen.
What do you think they are?
I have no idea.
Now, the future is coming.
It's mutated.
Into what? Fear it.
Mulder, something's wrong.
Face it.
The truth is something you'd never guess.
Fight it.
It's a global conspiracy. It reaches into the lives of every man, woman, and child on this planet.
Now, the fight for the future begins in the motion picture event of the summer. The X-Files, rated PG-13, only in theaters.
Back over here.
A hallmark of the X-Files series is its dark, stylish look. It's a vision director Rob Bowman refined while shooting 25 television episodes.
Being on a television show, we don't have that much more money and time than anybody else has, but we've got to create a great deal more fear and suspense. And the only way you do that is by not showing, but suggesting things in the background. And so by having shadows ever present, they could pop out of anywhere.
The transition to a feature film gave Bowman an opportunity to amplify the show's visual style.
I definitely took my vision from the show and put it up on the big screen. It's just harder in a movie because you have less room for error.
Until now, The X-Files has been shot entirely in Vancouver, Canada. The movie allowed the filmmakers to take advantage of new locations.
This movie, we have a chance to go places, to do big, spectacular things. So it really is a matter of panorama and of spectacle. That's the things I was looking for to do.
In one memorable sequence, Agents Scully and Mulder are chased through a Texas cornfield.
We were chased by helicopters at an altitude that was a little too low for my liking, or at least my hair's liking.
Shooting the cornfield scene was actually probably one of the most uncomfortable sequences in the movie, just in terms of negotiating the stalks of corn and not getting hurt in the process. The leaves are very sharp when you hit them at a certain angle, and there's a lot of dust, and it was very time-consuming, and I'd rather forget about it.
Hey!
In another departure from the TV series, many sequences are shot in the bright light of day.
We're in the Texas desert, so you get some brightness that you don't normally see on the series.
Well, we're FBI agents.
You're not FBI agents.
How do you know?
Because y'all look like door-to-door salesmen.
This show doesn't always have to be dark to be scary. It doesn't always need to be dark to be the X-Files. I hope to take advantage of some of that sunlight as we move down to Los Angeles next year.
Going that way.
For the film's biggest moments, the crew headed inside giant sound stages on the 20th Century Fox lot in Hollywood.
The bigger the special effects, the bigger the action, the bigger the hell for the actor. You know, that's all about lights, camera. Oh, action. You know, there's the actor.
3, 2, 1, action.
It was tough, but in the long run, I think, you know, that stuff is impressive, technically. So it's a sacrifice that you make as a person to the greater good of the show.
For a sequence set on an Antarctic ice field, the stars were filmed running across a snow-filled stage. Despite the chilly working conditions, Duchovny and Anderson made the most of it.
We got on the ice field and had a snow fight, which was sort of, you know, all right, make sure nobody's in safety meeting, nobody throw the snow, and next thing you know, somebody's got a snowball on the side of their head. You look around, there's David laughing, and then, you know, somebody will throw it back, and next thing you know, it's just a snow flurry.
The green screen background areas of the shot were completed with computer-generated images.
We've done quite a bit of CG work on the TV show, but never to this length. There's some mammoth effects in there.
The effects shots were overseen by another veteran of the TV series, Matt Beck.
We couldn't remotely do the stuff that we're doing without digital technology. And some of them have to be 100% real to the point that most people would never know that they're effects.
Another vital component is the movie's soundtrack, created by the X-Files' longtime composer, Mark Snow. Snow normally creates the TV episode scores on his home studio Synclavier, but for the movie, he had access to an 85-piece orchestra.
The interesting thing about it is there's a ton of music in it, and I think the thing that makes it different is that it does constantly create this darkness, you know, this dark, ominous tone.
Makes it sound like a huge movie. The big brass and big strings just add such an epic feel to the movie. It's absolutely wonderful.
The impact of Snow's music is underscored by the release of yet another collection of rock songs inspired by the X-Files. This time around, the eerie theme by the classically trained composer is remixed by the masters of 90s sampling, the Dust Brothers.
It's just fantastic. There's been a lot of different fun versions of it, mostly dance mixes, but what they're doing is extra cool.
A special bonus track is sure to be of interest to X-Files followers. It's a spoken word manifesto recorded by creator Chris Carter. It reveals a wealth of details on the mythology conspiracy.
The Syndicate would help them to create a population of alien hybrids who would hide in plain sight.
So what's the master plan? What else would you expect but total world domination by the X-Files?
We've created a movie that's accessible to a lot more folk, and hopefully it'll put more eyeballs on the series in the 6th year as we go forward. When more people watch, it opens up more opportunities to make a movie.
next, dedicated fans and the hard-working creators anticipate Fight the Future.
You have no opinion?
This is your holy grail, Mulder, not mine.
What is that supposed
The X-Files has generated an audience response matched by few other series in TV history.
How about Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny?
Fans of the show regularly light up the internet, and many of them attend massive conventions to get the full X-Files experience.
You know, there's a real kinship between everybody. It's just, there's a whole feeling that goes with watching the show that people really identify with the characters.
Of course, every fan has their own reason for saying they want to believe.
The reason why I watch X-Files is for Scully, Gillian Anderson. She's a babe.
He's got a great mind, a fabulous body, and a quick wit.
Great acting, and it's just...
the music's cool.
Yeah, the music's great.
Knowing the first X-Files movie would be judged by such an ardent fan base was a challenge for Fight the Future's creative team.
These people have come to pay to see the X-Files, and they're used to getting it for free, so you've got to put something fairly interesting up on the screen.
I think the fans are going to be incredibly happy. I think that everybody involved in the film has really done the best possible job they could do and has really delivered. I think that they're going to be entertained and rewarded, and I also think that the film is going to appeal to people who've never seen the show before. Close the X-Files.
It begins with the dawn of man and ends with tomorrow, so what happens in between, you know, fans of the show will be familiar with the kind of obstacles that Mulder and Scully run into, but it's all very exciting, and you know, it's smart, and I think it's going to be a really fun, good movie.
For more information on the X-Files movie, go to the Sci-Fi Channel website at www.sci-fi.com X-Files.
Produced in association with the Sci-Fi Channel.